long since I met you in Hong Kong. So thank you for coming to spending the day with us in Hong Kong. It's actually good news. The Thai Film Film Festival will be happening around the corner later, so you can go spend some time at the place. I'll try music. Let's go.
And this is?
This is my friend from Singapore, and this is Charlotte, my high school friend. Come take a seat.
Oh, Singapore? Like Singapore is the most efficient transportation system.
Yeah.
You know, in Hong Kong, we have something similar to that and something comparable, which is our Ting Ting tram. Our Ting Ting tram has been operating since 1904 for 128 years already. And it covers over 120 stops across 30 kilometers across the city of Hong Kong. It has been operating for that long, and it has been an integral part and culture of Hong Kong's community and identity. And I remember when I was younger, my mom would often bring me on the Ting Ting tram to reach our nearest mall to get our favorite dim sum and to also catch our favorite movie. It was a memorable experience, and I remember asking my mom, what does Ting Ting mean in the Ting Ting tram name? And she told me that the Ting Ting sounds were rung by the drivers as a warning sound when the tram is in motion.
It's our stop. Come, let's go.
Bye bye. See you another time.
But also known as monster breeding, or how we Hong Kongers like to say, 怪兽大楼. So don't worry, there's no actual monsters in here. It's just that the buildings are actually very tall and they're packed. That's why you feel like you're being engulfed by the monster structures. And actually, fun fact, it was built in 1960 to provide affordable housing for our citizens, and it's the world's most densest place on earth. So 6,800 of us are actually living and packed in this small little 11,000 square meters. It's quite insane, even I can't believe it. And also another fun fact is that among all the other cramped residential apartments in Hong Kong, this is the most famous one. So even films like Transformers and Ghost in the Shell was filmed here, and you can call it a tourist attraction. Yeah. And speaking of which, a lot of people actually come to take photos. And do you want me to take a photo for you? Okay, sure. Yeah, come. 西瓜甜不甜? Just a famous thing. So just a disclaimer, my apartment is quite small as like other residential apartments in Hong Kong. So I hope you don't mind. And anyway, do you remember my two other chums, my two younger sisters, Zin and Lucia?
Wow, it's been so long since I last saw you. Have a seat. Are you feeling hungry? I cooked up some amazing dinner for you with authentic Hong Kong dim sum that you have never had. I made some pig-shaped lava buns, cha-cha ball, and of course your favorite dim sum siu mai. How could I forget, right? Feel free to dig in. And our family always have dinner at this dining table, and we're so glad to have you here today. So as we eat, let me tell you this super cool story I heard about dim sum the other day. Way back in the Tang Dynasty, there was a state official that invited a guest over to his house for breakfast. However, since the wife was still getting ready and couldn't make breakfast, they served him some small dishes instead. And the wife used an expression, have some dim sum, to describe how small and barely filling the stomach it was. And that is how dim sum came about. However, you can also interpret the term dim sum as a verb, translating it directly into touching hearts. And this is really interesting because dim sum was also served on special occasions, offering it to frontline battlefield soldiers as an act of gratitude for their services.
This is so good. How do you make it?
Oh, I actually made it using prawn paste, spring onions, and cornstarch. Let's totally make it together during your school holidays. Oh, and I almost forgot. Look at the time. It's 7 p.m. Let's watch our favorite show, Eat Night. Can take a seat on the couch. And you might be wondering why our walls are practically plastered with movie posters, right? Well, the Chen family is totally obsessed with the Hong Kong films and have this crazy dream of becoming a film director in the Hong Kong scene. And that's why our place has basically turned into a mini Hong Kong cinema. whenever we watch a 10 out of 10 mind-blowing movie, we slap its poster onto his chest and jot down the year it was made. Personally, I'm all about the romance films like Chungking Express, as well as Into for Love. But Dash, she's more into the action flicks, with Police Story and Inferno as best of the hits.
And don't forget IP Man.
Alright, IP Man is all of our favorite movies. And let me tell you a fun fact about Hong Kong. It has the most liberal and open-minded attitudes in all of Asia. Hong Kong cinema is a double-headed dragon, possessing both international and Chinese liberties. It has a ton of freedom and minimal censorship, making it super unique. And the 1980s were like the golden years for Hong Kong cinema. There were not only advancements in technology and production value, but it also grew increasingly daring in social, political, and artistic concerns. And it just keeps getting better in the 21st century. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that one day I'll be behind the camera directing some of these gems.
I'm sure you will. Don't worry.
Thank you, Sensei.
Oh, look at the time. It's 7:30. There's a Thailand Dragon Festival happening tonight, right? I don't want to miss it. Let's go.
Oh, let's go, let's go.
Would you want to try villain hitting?
Hey, do you want to try villain hitting?
Young miss, would you want to try villain hitting? It's very cheap, $50
It's
only.
okay. Why don't you demo?
Okay. So over here, when after you pay, someone will write something that they don't like. For example, it doesn't have to be anyone specific. It can be evil spirits or political people as well. So once they write here, traditionally the villain hitter would use a slipper and hit the object on a brick while cursing. And actually this villain ritual was used by farmers 400 years ago, where they used it to ward away evil spirits. But now it has been used as a way to vent, a peaceful way for people to vent their anger. And the red that's used in these stools and the altar, this is the altar, is actually to signify that it's an auspicious ritual. Because red means auspicious in Chinese rituals. And the oranges here are used because it means good luck. It's usually seen in the ritual, but we can't really show the other things such as the statues that are usually placed in the altar. So afterwards, that is essentially the most of the ritual for the villain hitting. Then we are done.
I hope we had fun just now. Let's move on to Tai Hang District. The festival must have begun already. Oh, we're here. The loud drums just at the festive flow for the festival. Usually, Tai Hang is one of the quietest streets in Hong Kong. However, it has become busy during the Autumn Festival since 1880. That was when Tai Hang was still a fishing village near the coast. Do you want to hear a story? Sure. According to legend, a plague once struck the Hakka community in Tai Hang, devastating its masses. One day, a soothsayer, a person who can see into the future, suggested that the villagers try out a dragon dance with incense and firecrackers. The ritual was successful and they managed to dispel the plague. And Tai Hang Festival became one of Hong Kong's national intangible cultural highlights since 2011. Oh look, it's a 20-meter dragon. Its body is lined with joss sticks that people put on to celebrate the moon and the harvest. Did you know that to make this dragon, it takes a 2-day process that the residents of Tai Hang make the dragon. To carry the dragon, you also need a lot of manpower. This 100 kg dragon is carried by 300 residents. The head being carried by the strongest of dancers, the body being carried by the newer dancers, and then the tail being carried by the most agile. Oh, sorry, I've been ranting on and on and on about the festival. I've just been doing this project about Tai Hang Dragon Festival recently, and I'm really passionate to share about it with everyone. Oh, let's take a picture to commemorate the festival today. Yay! Yay! Cheers!